I can't fuck with snakes. I ain't all the way back from my people, I pray I won't fortune for fame. I'm finna turn up and get they ass a taste. I thought I was global, they screaming my name. I'm everywhere like I'm the Chicago way.
All right, let us know who we got in the Chicago way today.
What's that word, man? Y'all know what's going on. It's your boy 16ShotEm, man.
16.
Hold on, 16ShotEm visuals.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I'm pretty sure it was visuals there, but it's all good. But yeah, no, you're not 16.
Hell nah.
I had to show you all that shit. But how you feel though, brother?
I ain't in the real 16.
Who's the original?
16.
This nigga.
He think I'm playing.
I gotta do some homework on what the fuck you talking about. Or you probably cracking the joke here.
You smiling and laughing, I'm dead serious. The 16 y'all know? That's not me.
Right.
Do y'all homework on clones?
All right, babe. I did my homework. You heard a kid boo?
Look at my old pictures versus now. You don't see this stomach for it's a clone, gang.
Oh, you clone?
Now let me stop trolling, folks. Let's get to it.
Hey, I'm about to say he gonna bless me into Illuminati and I ain't even know. You crazy. Got me fucked up. But yeah, though, 16, how you feeling?
Shit, cooling for real, man. You know, trying to get this shit together.
Yeah,
Podcasts, sure. All that shit, you know.
Yeah, look what you got going. Hey, we really at the beginning process of this shit. This your own spot officially now.
For sure.
Black-owned businesses, support them. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, y'all didn't know. Y'all really getting like a sneak peek of what's to come. Like, motherfucker got a podcast coming soon. We really not even done setting up. On bros, boxes on the floor, all type of stuff right now. Like, only y'all can see. But this is long overdue.
You got a lot of work done though.
Okay.
Couches and all.
2 days.
You supposed to do this shit yesterday, but you want to bring couches and shit in. And I see why. I'm glad you did.
Been on this bitch bogus.
Put the air on and everything. But all right, though, let's get it cracking. Could have been on No Jumper again. You could have been on Drea O. You could have been on Cam Capone. You could have been on Corporate Media Cartel. You could have been on Truth Teller. You could have been on wherever, but you fuck with the wave, and I appreciate you for that.
So I fuck with everybody you just named except for No Jumper.
We'll put a pin in that. But all right, though. Now, for some reason, even though it's very clear we all know who you is by now, some people don't know your background. So we gonna give them a refreshing reminder. Break it down. You from Chicago, you from the South Side, you from the Hundreds, but where at in the Hundreds?
I'm from 130th to be exact, CP. Y'all gotta do y'all homework on that shit. We got a couple rappers from the area going crazy. My boy KJ No Lacking, make sure y'all get in tune with him. Motherfucking DV Savage. Chuckyy like from round away type shit. Phone no locked in with him. But yeah, do y'all homework on CP, man.
I ain't gonna lie. Like when you say 130th, first thing I think about is them gardens.
Okay, that's phone no too. But it's like it'll damn be like, you remember how back in the day they be like we 300, we 600, different gangs, same shit type shit. Like that's how our shit is basically. Like technically they different hoods. Like we CP, they the G, but we all 130 type shit.
Type shit. Yeah. And so far, like you say Chuckyy around the way, so it's damn near like he from there in the way, you know?
Yeah, you know Chuckyy younger than me. So like I've been in my hood since 1998, gang. I moved out when I was 21. Chuckyy, I don't know what he like 19, 20?
I don't know how old that nigga is.
Yeah. So it's like I really ain't see him coming up because we different generations, different age groups. So I really can't really tell you like where he originally from, really from. But I know like he rotated around that way type shit. Like the guys told me about him a minute ago. Like yeah, we got a shorty from the hood going crazy.
Hey, you might want to bring him up here.
Nah, for sure. I don't know why we did an interview. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Get on your ass.
Hey, Chuckyy, check my boy out.
Okay.
16ShotEm, Chuckyy Whacker.
Now, folks know what's going on though.
Yeah, for shit show. But yeah, though, on some real shit though, all the rappers you did name that's around the way, like you ain't never brought them up here?
You talking about Hill just or
no,
just?
I'm talking about like you interviewed them type shit.
Yeah, I interviewed KJ and DV. They both from our hood, shit like that.
You don't interview them just as much as Take Capone.
Shit, I ain't did an interview with Tay in 3 years.
But you got a whole bunch of interviews with this nigga. Look like
that was my first
niggas with this nigga.
That was my first interview though.
Yeah, it was.
But like 4 is more so like for a long time, like we all used to rap. Like it was a point in time when I was rapping, everybody was rapping, and we was really pushing this shit, but we didn't have a platform. Then it's like when I got the platform, I didn't see niggas rapping no more. I'm like, this shit backwards. Like, what the fuck y'all at? Come in, I'm in the dough. Come on.
Hey, you damn near putting the hood on still. Like, even though like they not like they still rapping, right?
Yeah, but I would say they really they getting their own motion without me. I ain't gonna say without me because I'm always behind supporting, but they doing their shit. Like I just waiting for them to do it. It was just like, like, is y'all tweaking, gang? We been rapping and we ain't had no help. Now y'all got me and niggas just y'all getting money and shit, but it's like, hop on this way. Shit. So that's why you ain't really see them too much, cause niggas, it wasn't really too much going on.
Shit, it could have been a lot going on. But the door always still open. Like if not with you, they can still hit me up and everybody else.
Now 4 lit right now though. You should tune in. They going crazy.
As a matter of fact, hit the line when y'all got the time. We gonna chop it up. But yeah though, what was it like growing up for you over there?
It was cool. Like, with me being up for so long, I ain't really had too many problems. Like when I first moved there, of course, like that's like kindergarten type shit though. Like I'd probably fought all my homies. Like everybody.
Yeah, that's how I always start.
Yeah, like, cause it's like I wasn't the only child, but I grew like the only child. So it'd be like, normally like when we outside, all my friends or something, they got a brother that stay out here, a cousin, cousins, brothers, sisters, and cousins. Like, so it's like when I get into it, and ain't nobody with me but me. But I'm fighting you and you got your brothers looking for me. So that's how shit was at first. But it's like we all gain like a love and respect for each other. It's like we fight, get that shit over with. We at the park, we see each other again, we cool. Yeah. But honestly, like, I feel like coming up in our hood, like typical hood, a little different though, because we don't got blocks, like regular blocks. And it's a lot more us than like what a regular neighborhood would be. Right. Cause it's like, niggas might have a block and this your block, and I don't know how many houses on the block, but like, how many houses on your block, we probably got that many people in one building or 2 buildings. And we got hella buildings all through this bitch. So it was a little different. It was like a family vibe for real. Like everybody know everybody. It's to the point now people be ditching school and shit. I could never ditch school. The whole neighborhood know me and my mama. They gonna boil your son outside. Snitch. I don't got nowhere to go but the hood, so it'd be like, it was like, yeah.
Yeah. And another thing is, like, you say you've been there since like 1998, right?
Yeah. Or however, whatever age I was in kindergarten. I think it was 98, it might be 99. I don't know. What age you was, what way you was in kindergarten, you know?
His ass capping for he called me for his cousin. I had to come to his hood, smack a couple niggas.
Man, break that shit down.
I ain't gonna lie, we had some situations like that where it was a couple of my cousins definitely came out there, got on some motherfucker ass. I wasn't even there, that's crazy. I'm at my pop's crib, my mama tell them what happened, they came out there looking for those niggas. The whole time, they damn gonna put belts to y'all ass for them. Y'all for the birds, for them out playing.
You was a mad man?
Most of the niggas that we came out there for them, them other guys now.
Okay.
Shit. You was a mad man? 130th is where the burbs stop at, right? We start at, right?
Nah, stop. We like the last stop of the city type shit. Like that's the farthest stop you could go before you leave Chicago.
So
once you get past that expressway and shit, then it's other shit. Like they got Hagwich and shit where the Mexicans be at. I don't know if that's the city. Then you got the other way. They got like Dalton, Riverdale, all that shit.
Yeah.
Like we'd be right next to Dalton and shit, Riverdale, shit like that.
So like, if a nigga say you from the Burbs, it's like it's semi-true but semi-not.
Nah, it's 100% false.
But you like next to it type shit.
Yeah, but it ain't the Burbs. Like ain't nothing wrong with it. Them people right next to us ain't no different from us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
y'all right next door neighbors.
But like, if we just speaking facts, it ain't the Burbs. Like when shit happen, CPD come, not Dalton PD, not Riverdale PD. Shit, it's Chicago Housing Authority. You feel me? Like it's shit like that. Like so, it ain't the Burbs. But I ain't dissing the Burbs. The Burbs, I done lost homies to the Burbs. I lost 2 homies in the Burbs type shit. So yeah.
Shit. And as far as like, as a matter of fact, as far as like the Burbs overall, it's like you should say like it's not that big of a deal. There ain't nothing wrong with the birds and nothing like that, right? So it's like, why niggas complain about it so much?
What, be like we ain't from the birds?
Yeah.
Cause we ain't.
No. It's like
Why the suburb niggas be saying like, cause,
Yeah.
cause like you would tell a nigga, oh you from the birds? They're like, no, this ain't the birds. You tweaking, we get wild. And it's like, yeah, y'all get wild, but it's the birds, dumbass nigga. Like they take burbs as a bad thing, and it's not bad. If you from Chicago, you know why birds a little different. It's like,
it's very much so different. I'm
Yeah.
trying to tell you.
it's like shit. I don't know why niggas be doing. I just seen a nigga online. I don't remember who it was. I just seen somebody really tweaking over that. Like, nigga, I'm not from the burbs. Nigga, I'm from Riverdale. Fuck, you from the burbs? Like,
It's still the
don't that
same.
sound dumb? I'm
Yeah.
not from the burbs. This nigga, this Harvey, nigga. This ain't the burbs, nigga.
No, you can get wild in the birds, though. Niggas be getting wild out there.
Super wild.
And it's like, sometimes it's like, what I want to know is like, why do niggas be saying it's like, you from the birds, right? But when you go out of town, you tell niggas I'm from Chicago. Why not just tell them I'm from the birds of Chicago?
Same reason when people ask me where I'm from, sometimes I say the gardens. I'm not from the gardens, but it's more so like, if you're not from that area, I don't expect you to know what CP is. But if you not from that area, a lot of people know what the gardens is, because the garden's so fucking big.
Right.
It'd be like, we just gonna say that. Bro, like, if I'm talking to somebody that's from the low end that don't never come to the hundreds, you say where I'm from, I might just say either 130th or by the gardens. Because I say CP, they, what's that?
And the garden's gated, right?
Nah,
Oh, it ain't gated community?
hell nah.
I always thought it was.
My hood got a gate. My hood similar to O Block.
Right.
Like, the way our hood set up, like, we got one of those hoods you could really still kick it in, for real. Like, if something happened to you, it's most likely, if you from here and something happened to you, it's most likely gonna happen outside of the gates. That's why I just said I lost homies in the burbs and shit. And outside of the hood, but like, shit don't really happen in there to us because the way it's set up is one way in, it's one way out. And say if we kicking it on the 5th to 6th block, I mean, you gotta drive 6 blocks deep into our hood, do something, then hope you get away from them, hope you get away from security, and then hope you get away from the police that's down there sitting down the street at Rosebud in the parking lot just sitting there. So it'd be like, it's not smart to come do nothing for real. Like, you better like stab somebody or something, but trying to go shoot, like how can you, I ain't gonna say how can you get away because it didn't happen, but it's rare.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, what they used to do, like the area that's supposed to be the ops, I ain't gonna call them ops because mentally I'm past that, but the people that's supposed to be the ops, they from the area called Golden Gates. They used to cut a hole, because it's train tracks that separate us. They used to cut the hole in the gate and cross the train tracks and shoot like through the, shit like that. But other than that, people ain't really coming through that doing all that.
You been in Obot recently though?
Recently, like how recent? What would you say?
Like before 2 years ago. Like,
Yeah, I just was there. I did a Prince Drake interview.
all right,
Yeah.
man.
Talking about the gates and how they do security checking
Yeah,
IDs and
yeah. 'Cause it don't update over years. At first they wasn't doing that. So it sounds like at least nowadays they doing Obot doing the same thing y'all have been doing.
So we had the same security at a point in time. Like one of my homies, he from the O. His name J9.
Salute,
It's,
John.
he stay in our hood though. But long story short, when he came in our hood and he seen our security, he boy, oh, this the security from our hood. But they basically got ran out of O because they was tweaking too much. And then they came in our hood tweaking. Like, I don't know if you remember them security. Our security used to get wild, gang. Our security then put me in cuffs, handcuffed me to a wall with a pole to the wall, got my shit like this, standing up like this.
Damn.
Smacked the shit out of me while I'm in handcuffs. I'm boy, why you smack me? He looked me right in the face. It's only us in the room. I didn't smack you. Straight face. I don't know who you lying to. It's only us. I just seen you smack me. But like they did shit like that. They had dogs biting people. They done shot people. They used to walk around with AIs and shotguns and army vests and fucking bulletproof vests. They riding around fucking military equipment, fucking trucks like the police. Them niggas was different, gang. They was macing motherfuckers, beating motherfuckers, breaking arms. Like they doing this to kids too. His name A Alert. My mama got them up out of there though. Shout out my mama. Okay.
Hey, salute to OG.
Oh, though.
But yeah, another thing is like when it comes to growing up and shit, like I did research on rappers and shit. Tay, one of them, you know him. And he said before it was gang banging, it was school banging, meaning my school went to your school.
On phone now.
You deal with that shit too?
Yeah, like what school was it when that shit was happening? What the fuck school was that shit? Oh, when I went to school in the gardens, it was a school called OLG. Like it'd be other schools down the way, like fucking, I don't know if it's called Larry Hawkins, Lloyd Bonds, I forgot the name of that shit. Then they got another Kava, but people ain't never really marched to our school like that for real on that type of time, but that shit did happen. Like when I was going to Jesse Owens, before like the gangs and shit, it's crazy because these niggas, I ain't gonna go too deep in that, but it was like we'd be in a bathroom fighting and we'd have our own groups. Like it was some shit called the Warriors, it was shit called ABM, All About Money, and some other shit. And I think that ABM shit might still exist now, I don't know. But a lot of this shit was just like kids fighting, playing, or fighting for real, or schools fighting schools, and that's, you know, that shit be turned to some real shit.
Right. Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's really how our shit started for real. Really.
Yeah, that's some good shit.
Yeah.
Like normally it would start with schools, then lead to street shit.
Yeah.
But y'all kept it all about the schools.
Like honestly, bro, remember I was talking about how I don't, like mentally I'm in a different place when it comes to Opps and shit.
Yeah.
Cause like, I think I really been in that spot since like, I say I was like 21, 22 years old. I just came to a conclusion, like, cause I'm a nigga, like I stayed in my hood. I didn't kick in other niggas' hood. I didn't kick it in the Opps hood. I didn't go to school with them niggas either. So I really didn't know them niggas. But I was raised to not fuck with them niggas. I was raised that them was the Opps. I was taught, don't, you know? So all my life it was like, these the Opps. But then I thought about it, I'm like, what have these niggas done to me for real? They never did shit to me. Like when I was young, they did a little something. Like how I discovered that I'm from an area where niggas don't like us is I was walking to school one day and I was walking through what the Opps hood would be, walking through the gates. And some nigga come up to me. It's some niggas and a girl. They getting, hey shorty, where you from? Where you coming from? I'm sure over there. I'm pointing to CP. Hey boy, what? You from CP? Yeah. They boy, get on his ass. I took off. Not catching me. When I go back to the hood, tell them what happened. They boy, that's the Opps boy. That's dude now. Yeah. So then it's like a fucking light bulb click. Like, oh, this was going on. But other than that, bro, them niggas never did nothing to me. So it's like, and that ain't no cocky shit, just being real. So it'd be like, I start maturing and stop seeing them as Opps. Like, yeah, they not my friends, because y'all probably did shit to some of my friends or the older people, shit like that. But it's like, don't know you niggas. And I wasn't a nigga that's on Facebook arguing with niggas I don't know, woofing. So I never made, you know, like the people that I got into it with had nothing to do with what my neighborhood had going on. My neighborhood was fucking with these niggas. So like, I'm really misunderstood for real. Like a lot of people, they be like, what you wanna be? You wanna be a street nigga, you wanna be a camera, you wanna be this? And honestly, I say I'm misunderstood because a lot of things I do, people portray them, they see them in street because street niggas doing this shit. But my reasoning behind it, not street at all. It's literally like survival type shit.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, these just troll comments. Fans want to say sometimes you be trying to like have that street nigga image, but it's like you don't really be portraying that shit.
I don't try to at all. Like I can't control like what I am. There's certain things about me that's is gonna bleed street because where I'm from. But like mentally, I'm past the street mindset. Like anything I do is not for a street reason. So I might do shit that's considered street shit, but it's not a street reason. It's more so like, say if I got into it with dude over here or whatever, and we get in a shootout. I'm not shooting at you because you BD or GD or some street shit. I'm shooting at you because you got a gun and you told me you was gonna kill me.
And survival.
Yeah, so it's like, or like, if I got out on somebody, finessed them, robbed them, anything like that's viewed as street shit. But in my head, it was really survival. It was like, shit, I'm from poverty, gang. Ain't really much to have for real. So it's like, I feel like it's misunderstood.
Yeah,
And
very much so.
even when I really did get into some shit, like once, cause it was like, I got to the mindset like these not the Opps. but I end up getting other niggas that is the Opps. And it's like, I don't know, when I was younger,